Welcome back to the daily entertainment feed on Fiddler Music, with me as editor Olivia. Today, let's take a look at some breaking entertainment news in the past 24 hours. Thank you for always supporting and accompanying us. Come to the following hot news. Ellen DeGeneres reacts to Heche's hospitalization after car crash. The Game Disses Eminem and references his daughter on new song, The Black Slim Shady. Safaree and Kimbella private video leaked. Fans point to Mena. First, Ellen DeGeneres reacts to Heche's hospitalization after car crash. Amid her ex's hospitalization, Ellen DeGeneres has kind words for Heche. The former daytime talk show host shared brief comments on the status of her relationship with Heche, who she dated from 1997 to 2000. When asked by a photographer if she's spoken to Heche since her car accident, DeGeneres said, "We're not in touch with each other, so I wouldn't know." Still, DeGeneres confirmed she wants to send her well wishes and said on camera, "I don't want anyone to be hurt. It was quite a dangerous accident that happened, wasn't it?" The cameraman asked. As she headed to her car, DeGeneres replied, "Sure was." This marks the first time the comedian has addressed Heche's car crash publicly since she was hospitalized with burns on Friday. At the time, Heche had crashed her blue Mini Cooper into a two-story home, igniting a fire that required nearly 60 firefighters to put out. At this time, Anne is in extreme critical condition, the actress representative told ET on Monday. She has a significant pulmonary injury requiring mechanical ventilation and burns that require surgical intervention. The representative continued, "She is in a coma and has not regained consciousness since shortly after the accident." Staten Island University Hospital Burn Unit Director Dr. Michael L. Cooper, who is not involved in treating Heche, shared context on the nature of Heche's injuries. She sustained an inhalation injury, which means there was damage to her airways, he told ET. She could not breathe on her own, and she also sustained third-degree burns, which require surgery. So, these are life-threatening injuries. She is fighting for her life right now. Next, the Game Disses Eminem and references his daughter on new song, The Black Slim Shady. The Game's new album Drillmatic, Heart vs. Mind features plenty of high-profile guests, but it's his fiery track, The Black Slim Shady, that will really have fans talking. The track, which very obviously references Eminem's breakout hit, My Name Is, sees the West Coast MC name drop a long list of artists. Most of the track, however, is spent targeting M, with countless references to the rapper's discography. He's clearly trying to provoke a reaction from Eminem and even mentions his 26-year-old daughter Haley Jade. "I killed Dr. Dre in my basement last night. I was wasted last night. I went ape shit last night." Game opens the second verse, in a reference to M's The Real Slim Shady. Before getting to the third verse, he goes on a short interlude in a conversation with an Uber driver in which he interpolates Shady's Stan. "Crazy story behind it, my brother Stan, rest in peace. He gave me this hat 22 years ago. Eminem, he used to be like this rap god," he says as the brother of Stanley Mitchell during the interlude, in which he also remarks that he don't really like any of his new stuff. "So ficky Slim Shady, please, stand up. Shoot the fade with me. I'd love to put these hands up," the 42-year-old spits. "I could .40 Glock you, unarmed, drop the world on your head with one arm. Dear Slim, Haley's with me and she's unharmed, for now." In the extensive final verse, Game name drops 50 Cent in another reference to Stan. He suggested in April that he was more interesting in coming for Marshall because Game's longtime rival 50 Cent can't rap. "You done pissed off Jimmy, Universal, and Interscope. No, I got Jimmy, Slim, 50, and Universal in a scope," he raps. "Let's get this all together. The picture was ripped. I fixed it. But none with me, you, and 50. Let's stitch this shit all together. You like, Slim? I made it just for you. I even kidnapped Stan's brother and baited him here for you. But you would just say, no. Probably leave us in the blistering cold. God made you damn near perfect. He just missed your soul. You ain't the shell of who you used to be." As the song comes to an end, the Game encourages M to link up with Dr. Dre once again and thanks MGK, UGK, Tech 9. In a brief outro, he closes, "Mr. Shady, don't be shady, pick that pen up. Don't be lazy. Call up Dre and get that Dre beat. Jump off stage if shit get crazy." Elsewhere on The Black Slim Shady, Game makes references to Frank Ocean, 6ix9ine, Safaree, Lizzo, and E40. I'm with Canadians in Drake's house, he also raps. The Game hasn't minced his words when it comes to M this year, suggesting he's the better rapper, last spring. Stream, the Black Slim Shady, below, and catch Drillmatic, Heart vs. Mind here. Safaree and Kimbella private video leaked, fans point to Mena. Safaree and his rumored girlfriend Kimbella Matos are considering damage control after an alleged video of them leaked online, while some fans are pointing to Mena to be behind the leak. The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta star and Kimbella have been in the news a lot lately, thanks to their public feud with his ex-wife Mena. In June, Mena called Matos a prostitute, and slammed Safaree Samuels for dating her while they were still married. Almost 2 months later, Safaree and Kimbella are dealing with a leaked video. It's unclear how folks on Twitter obtained the video, which shows the couple getting it in. Only a couple seconds of it was shown on Twitter by an account that directed fans to their paid Patreon account to get the full video. Neither Safaree nor Kimbella Matos have addressed the leaked video, but the reality TV star revealed he was tested positive for COVID-19, which turned out to be a false positive. Test came back negative, don't worry. False results, I'm okay, he wrote on IG while sharing a video of himself dancing to the news. Safaree also shows off his latest chain with a custom pendant with a picture of himself with his 2 kids on one side and a picture of Bob Marley on the other side. In the meantime, female fans who often drool over the rapper are reacting to the leaked video, and most seem underwhelmed by his performance. This video could have stayed in the vault, I'm sorry, this is very underwhelming, one female wrote, while another added, this does not make me feel nothing, very disappointing. Some fans are already pointing fingers at Mena as the person behind the leak. Am I the only one who already know Erica leaked this? One fan questioned. We all know Erica behind this leak and it might backfire, I'm tired of these people anyway, another fan said. Next. Taylor Swift claims she's never heard of 3LW nor Playas gone, play. As litigation continues, Taylor Swift is finally speaking out in light of plagiarism accusations. Sean Hall and Nathan Butler, the songwriters behind girl group 3LW's hit single, Playas Gone, Play, initially filed a copyright lawsuit against Swift in 2017. The suit claims Swift stole lyrics from the song to create Shake It Off, the lead single of her 1989 album, released in 2014. In a sworn declaration obtained by Billboard, Swift says she had never heard of Playas Gone, Play, or the group 3LW, until the suit was filed. I listened to country music almost exclusively, says Swift about her upbringing in the deposition. My parents limited what I could watch and listen to and did not permit me to watch TRL until I was about 13 years old. Swift also claims the lyrics for Shake It Off were written entirely by her and were drawn from commonly used phrases and comments the singer heard throughout her life. I had heard the phrases, players gonna play, and haters gonna hate, uttered countless times to express the idea that one can or should shrug off negativity, she says in her statement. It appears that there's been more chatter about copyright and royalty disputes in recent times. Bad Bunny made headlines back in March when it was revealed that rapper Missy Elliott was receiving most of the royalties for Safaree, after sampling her 2001 hit, Get Freak On. Earlier this summer, Mariah Carey was served with a lawsuit alleging her hit, All I Want for Christmas Is You, was infringing copyright. Although it's hard to predict the outcome of cases like these, at least Swift can be assured that she's not the only one facing these kinds of legal woes. Finally, would you still love Jessica Chastain if she were a worm? Oscar Isaac would. While trying to explain his armpit sniffing moment with Jessica Chastain on the Venice International Film Festival red carpet, Isaac couldn't help but bring up flatworms. As you do. I was just watching this video of this guy. It's like a TED Talk, talking about these little flatworms, Isaac said on the Jess Cagle podcast. You can cut them into like 100 pieces and they will grow a whole new worm out of the little piece. Trust that this gets sweet soon, shortly after the worm dissection talk. According to Professor Moon Knight, flatworms are basically immortal because their cells can communicate on some electrochemical, electromagnetic level. And if you interfere with these worms, you can make them grow 2 heads and they'll continue to do that. It's not DNA. It's just at the cellular level, Isaac said. That's how Jessica and I kind of talk to each other. We're just, like, little flatworms. Maybe we should use more actual human language to talk instead of sniffing an armpit and doing things like that. So you and your partner may be close, but are you so close that your cells communicate and reproduce independently, making you functionally immortal? Yeah, didn't think so. And those are also the most outstanding news that closes the morning of August 9th. Thank you to everyone for listening and following Fiddler Music's daily news. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the breaking news.